The Kiwanis Club of East Hawaii recognizes John and Elizabeth Field with the Distinguished Service Award for their dedication to our club and division. JP has been a Kiwanian for over 40 years and prior to relocating to Hawaii, served as president of the Rancho Cucamonga Kiwanis Club. In 2007, JP and Liz became part-time residents of Hilo, and Liz became a Kiwanian. Since moving to East Hawaii, the Fields have generously opened up their home to Kiwanians for Super Bowl social every year, with the exception of 2021, and are a regular fixture at club meetings, as well as being among the first names on every project sign-up sheet. Even during the pandemic, they have scoured store shelves for items to be included in hygiene kits and Christmas presents. Kiwanians and SLP look forward to Mrs. Field's cookies at projects and club gatherings. JP has served as club president and Division 22 lieutenant governor, while Liz is currently on our board of directors, and both JP and Liz have served and are currently serving on countless club committees. The name Kiwanis was coined from an American Indian expression, Nunk Kiwanis, which loosely translates to sharing one's talents. One of the first things JP did after joining East Hawaii was build a cart to store our lectern, bell, gavel, and banners. He also refinished our lectern, which was also built by another member. Congratulations, JP and Liz, and mahalo for all that you have done for our community. The Kiwanis Club of East Hawaii recognizes Thomas Goya with the Distinguished Service Award. Affectionately referred to as Uncle Tom by our SLP, he has been a Kiwanis advisor to the Hilo High School Key Club for over 30 years and has shaped hundreds of young men and women into future leaders. Every year, he has endowed a scholarship to a graduating Hilo High School Key Club senior who pursues a program of study at a Hawaii Island post-secondary educational institution. Tom leads by example and will often be the first person to arrive at projects and stays until the work is done. Tom officially joined Kiwanis in 1979, but his father was a charter member of our club. In addition to Kiwanis, Tom is active in a number of other organizations. Congratulations, Tom, and mahalo for your service to Kiwanis, our SLP, and our community.
Salvation Army Lieutenants Aaron and Megan Ruff have been instrumental in transforming the Kaneohe Corps of the Salvation Army over the past few years. Their efforts have yielded greater cooperation between the Kiwanis Club of Kaneohe and the Salvation Army, especially around the holiday season. Additionally, they have created the Windward Advisory Council, which seeks to address community concerns for all Windward residents from Waimanalo to Laie. As faculty co-advisors for the Castle High School Key Club for many years, Gail Kumakura and Kim Wilson have been vital to the success of our youth leaders. Their shared can-do attitude, coupled with a genuine, caring heart of service, make them examples of service to youth. Their impact is widespread in the Windward community, from walking in the annual Kaneohe Christmas Parade to ringing bells for the Salvation Army. Gail and Kim are among the finest SLP advisors in the Cal-Nev-Ha district. Since June 2020, Adventist Health Castle Medical Center has partnered with the Hawaii Food Bank to provide volunteer support for the bi-monthly Waimanalo food distribution, a project that has provided boxes of foods and dry goods to over 3,400 area families. Led by Community Engagement Officer Jesse Seibel, the staff of Adventist Health Castle Medical Center has provided over 500 combined hours of service to the Windward community in the past year. This is a Community Service Award that we're presenting to the staff of Adventist Health Castle Medical Center. This award is for the folks that are not yet in our organization, the Kiwanis organization, that we see living the Kiwanis spirit of service. And that was something that we as Kiwanians have seen with you folks, and we want to recognize it. And we see it, we recognize it, and most importantly, we appreciate it. We appreciate all that you folks are doing for our community. We appreciate all that you folks are doing for us as Kiwanians, as members of our community. I wanted to recognize that. So this is for you.
This is the Kiwanis Club of Kauai presentation to Dennis Fujimoto, photographer and writer of the Garden Island newspaper. We are honoring him with the Community Service Award. And this is for someone who is not a Kiwanis member, but is for an individual who has done so much for the people of Kauai and our community. Not just for our key clubs from Kauai High School and Kapa'a High School, not just for the Kiwanis Club of Kauai, but for all community members here on Kauai and Ni'ihau. We are very honored to present Dennis Fujimoto with the Community Service Award.
Dara Itagaki's first teaching job was in Pennsylvania, where she taught English to students with diagnosed learning differences and became the first faculty advisor for the inaugural school newspaper. She returned to Hawaii as a special education teacher at Mililani High School and then transferred to the English department. During her 13 years at Mililani, she advised numerous committees like junior and senior prom and graduation, and was the advisor for the writing club and advisor for the Key Club, which she would be recognized as Faculty Advisor of the Year at HCON. She then taught 13 more years at Punahou School, English at first, but was asked to develop the Learning Support Program for students with learning differences and students struggling academically. A speech and debate coach, an advisor for the Stay Clean Hawaii Club, an advisor for the Punahou Key Club, Carnival Boat Chairperson, Graduation Committee Chairperson, and chaperones for numerous school activities. Dara, we are so thankful for your long tenured service to our Hawaii youth. Congratulations.
The Kiwanis Club of Pearl Harbor would like to recognize Myra Lau for her work with sewing the hundreds of Kiwanis Hospital dolls that our club has been delivering to the Children's Justice Center and Shriners Hospital for Children. These dolls started from a Kiwanis template. Then Mrs. Lau modified the design and made it easier to stitch. Today, these dolls bring comfort to children in times of need. The Kiwanis Club of Pearl Harbor takes great pride in presenting the Community Service Award to Mrs. Myra Lau.
Mr. Scott Hopkins, Executive Director of Feed My Sheep Maui, has for the past 13 years worked tirelessly in various capacities to serve those in need on the Valley Isle. Feed My Sheep, according to their website, has friends, not clients, and provides weekly food distribution in 5 neighborhoods on Maui. But more than that, Feed My Sheep provides spiritual well-being, fellowship, and friendship, not only to those whom they serve, but those whom they serve with. And I'm sure the Kiwanis Clubs on Maui have been recipients of that friendship and fellowship and spiritual well-being. It's clear then that Mr. Hopkins, the Feed My Sheep folks on Maui, epitomize the spirit of Kiwanis service. And on behalf of the Kiwanis Club of Valley Isle and all Hawaii Kiwani, it gives me great pride, great pleasure, and a great honor to award the Kiwanis Community Service Award to Mr. Scott Hopkins of Feed My Sheep Maui.